Hello everyone, Rich here and welcome to a new educational video. If you like the content so far, do not forget to like and follow for me to keep going, and feel free to post your questions in the comment section below, or even if you have any ideas about what would you like me to cover next. So let's get started. I'll turn off my camera to focus on the chart, and as you can see we are making a total analysis on DXY since many traders asked me about USD lately. And one member asked me to attach RichTL to our chart this time, so here we go. As usual, we'll make practical examples on previous price action. Then we will focus on the current price to know what would be expecting next. So let's get started. As you can see, previously price was making lower lows and lower highs. As you clearly see, lower high and lower high and lower low. Here price failed to make a lower low and instead made higher low. So that's our first alert that starting from here we would have a potential reversal, and the reversal would be more likely confirmed after a break above the last swing high. So starting from here we are bullish more than bearish, and as you clearly see price started to make higher highs and higher lows. As you can see, after the break price didn't make a lower low and instead made a higher low. So now we were bearish, now we are bullish. As you clearly see, starting from here we are overall bullish, and as long as the last swing low isn't broken downward, as you see it's making higher highs and higher lows, and starting from here the momentum is shifted from bullish to bearish after breaking below this low. And you can see this pattern over and over again. I'm not saying that it will work 100% of the time. It's just for an overall direction and market structure. As you see here, price was making higher highs and higher lows, and the impulse was big impulse. Now here the impulses are getting flatter and even flatter. As you see, big, smaller, and even smaller than the previous one. Price was making higher highs, but here price failed to make a higher high. Instead it made a lower high, or almost equal high, which gives us around here an early alert that a potential reversal might happen, and the reversal is more likely confirmed after a momentum candle close below the swing. So starting from here we are overall bearish, and you've got the idea so far, and so on. Let us zoom out again to see the current price. Here we go. So as mentioned before, bearish, bullish. Now we are bearish. So lower highs, and around here price broke above the previous highs. So we were bearish, and here price was stuck inside a range. Then it got broken down, and we can even draw a trend line around here once it's broken upward above the last swing. So now we are overall bullish, and so on. So here we could look for sell trend following sell setups. Here we could look for trend following buy setups, and so on. And anyway, for now, if you want to analyze the current price, we will have first to draw our support and resistance. And since we have RichTL attached, let's use it to draw our objective, support, and resistance. As I always say, we draw a random line on our chart and drag and drop it in a way to connect at least 3 swings. So here we go. We'll not care about these dots, as let us focus on the current price. First of all, we can draw this one. As you can see, many touches: 1, 2, 3, and even 4. So that's a powerful support and resistance. That's our first one. Let's keep it and continue from here. Here we go. We can even draw another one around here. Here we go. So 1, 2, and 3. We're only interested in horizontal lines that connect at least 3 dots, no matter if the dots are blue or red. So for example, here it connected 2 red and 1 blue. So starting from here, we can consider that this level is an objective support and resistance. So let's continue. If we go a little bit lower, here we go. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. That's a very, very strong one, around 92. Let's optimize it to be a round number. Here we go. And let's make it 92. And let's make this one 100. Now we'll make the upper ones in red and the lower ones in blue. Here we go. And we'll make this one around 97. But let's not do it right for now. And let's delete these little ones. Here we go. So that's it. And we continue from here. We can go a little bit lower. Here we go. That's a very, very strong one, around 88. I'll make it in green, and let's make it around 88. As mentioned, we will not care about these ones, as we are only interested in the latest price action. This one, we by connecting this swing, and here as well. And this is the latest one, which also acts as a objective demand zone. So that's it for now. That's it for our support and resistance. If we zoom in a little bit, we can see from a long-term perspective that DXY was overall bearish, making lower lows and lower highs. And as you clearly see, price was making big impulse moves downwards, small corrective moves upward, big impulse moves, but around here, price seems to be stuck inside a range. As you see, small corrective, but around here, price seems undecided, and the buyers aren't taking control and the sellers aren't able to push price lower, which confirms that price is sitting around a potential support. And as we saw from when we zoomed out, that this 92 level is a very, very strong one. And before we continue, these levels aren't levels actually. These levels are zones, so we'll have to treat them as zones, but I don't like to draw it as a zone because to make things clearer. But I'll get into it in a bit. Here we go. So price is currently sitting around this support and resistance zone. It would be like this, and we'll be looking for buy setups on lower time frames unless price breaks it downward aggressively with many, many bearish candles. Why we need the break to be aggressive? Because let's say trader X consider that this one is his support, trader Y this one is his support, trader F this one. So we want price to to break below uh, to break below every possible support scenario, so that all traders will consider that the support is actually broken. That's why we don't sell on the support break downwards. We just consider it broken, and then since our support is broken, then for now it will act as resistance, and we'll be looking for sell setups on lower time frames. And as price approaches our lower support, objective support, we'll be looking for buy setups on lower time frames. That's the power of the analysis, to start from the weekly time frame to know where we are in the market, where we currently stand, to know what to look for. So around here, we'll be looking for sell. If price made it till here, we'll be looking for sell. Around here, we'll be looking for buy setups, and around here as well, we'll be looking for buy setups. So if price is currently sitting inside this floor, then we'll be looking for sell around here and buy around here. If price is sitting inside this floor, then this is our ceiling and here's our floor. We'll be looking for sell around here and buy around here. You got the idea, right? So let's continue from here. If we zoom into daily time frame, we can even see the picture even clearer. As you can see, price is currently, as mentioned from daily time frame, it is stuck inside this range, and we can draw this channel. Let's make sure that it will appear on lower time frames. Here we go. Great, fantastic. So price is currently trading inside this channel. Here we go. And here we go. It's overall bearish, making low lows and lower highs, forming a channel in brown. And as mentioned, price is sitting around support, but that doesn't mean that we can buy immediately. Always wait for extra confirmation and trigger. And since price is sitting around our lower brown trend line, it means at least from my perspective, that price is now inside an oversold area, and we would probably have a reversal from here, especially that price is currently sitting around this support. So from a long-term perspective, from daily time frame, we'll be waiting for a third swing to form around our upper brown trend line to consider it valid, and then we'll enter buy after a momentum candle close above this swing. That's for our long-term perspective analysis. And since price is sitting around support and this brown trend line, we will be looking for buy setups on lower time frames. If we zoom into H1 time frame, we can see, let's delete this one. I don't want to see it for now. Here we go. Let's zoom, let's keep it zoomed in. As you can see here, price is making low lows and lower highs, big impulse moves down and small corrective up, big impulse down, small corrective up, as you can see. But however, as you can see here, price made an aggressive impulse upward. You can compare this impulse to the previous to the previous corrective moves. Here we go, small corrective, small corrective, small corrective, but around here price made an aggressive corrective moves, which gives us an early alert that a potential reversal might happen. As you can see, price is making lower highs and lower lows, right? Lower highs and lower lows. These are our objective highs and lows using a RichTL indicator. And but starting from here, I know that the swing isn't complete yet, but let's say that a new blue dot will be formed around here, just like we did the example on the weekly time frame, that starting from here we can know that a potential reversal might happen, as price was making lower lows, but here failed to make a lower low lower than the previous one, and instead it made a higher low, which means that the sellers aren't in full control yet, as they aren't able to push price lower like they used to do before, and the buyers are taking over bit after bit. So what would be expecting here, since we know that we may have a potential reversal? As mentioned, nothing is confirmed yet, but since price is sitting around support, we'll be looking for buy setups. Let's make it in red. Let's make it only appear on H1 time frame. So as you can see, price is currently forming this trend line. So we'll be looking for a third swing to form around it to consider it valid, and then we'll enter buy after a momentum candle close above it and above 92 level for extra confirmation. And when the buy is activated, as usual, our stop loss would be just below the last swing low, and we target a 2 to 1 risk to reward ratio. That's it for the XY for now. Until our buy is activated, the XY will be overall bearish, and it can still make a lower low and trade inside this for a while before breaking it upward, or As mentioned from weekly time frame, price can still break aggressively below this blue support. Then our support would become resistance, and we'll be looking for sell setups on lower time frames and this case. But for now, price made only one bearish candles. If price makes another one around here till around here, then it will be confirmed that the support is finally broken. For now, it's not broken yet. That's why we are still looking for potential reversals, for potential buy setups on USD index on the DXY. Good luck.